What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. And in today's video, I want to discuss Prowler's role in Marvel Spider-Man 2. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like on the video. And without a doubt, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start with what we know about Prowler so far. Now, we do know for a fact that Prowler has already swapped over to being a good guy towards the end of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. And with that, it surely will be carried on in Marvel Spider-Man 2 to some capacity. Now, here are my ideas for what could happen, and this is just mainly speculation at this point. So, my two guesses for what Prowler's role could be are he could potentially be helping out Miles deal with a symbiote-induced Peter Parker. Now, that could be in a ways of multiple, that could be in ways of two ways. One way is Prowler is obviously going to know what Peter has done. He's probably going to be telling Miles to, hey, you need to stay away from him. You need to stay away from him because this is something that is going on with Peter. He seems different. He seems all this. So to him, he's going to be like, his suit has changed and, you know, he's bringing out different type of attacks and stuff like that. And it doesn't seem well. And he's going to be very, very, very concerned for Miles being around Peter at that point. Now, say at some point in the game, make Prowler a boss fight for Peter. Now, we do not know how Peter has dealt with Prowler in the Insomniac universe yet. So first time, and say we're playing as Peter and we're forced to fight Prowler, right? And following the end of that boss fight, we have Miles, you know, right next to Peter and saying, hey, you need to stop. He's going to be shouting at Peter or whatever. He's going to tell Peter to stop, right? And that would force a fight between both Peter and Miles. That's another way that could happen. Or we got the second way, which is we have Prowler help us try to get the symbiote off of Peter. Now, say at some point in the game, Peter is going to leave us and we're going to be able to play as Miles. The question is, what if that does happen? Because say some point in the game, we're going to have to obviously, you know, fight Peter as Miles. And through that, what if there's a chance that Prowler can help us? Conversation with Prowler about saying, hey, what are the weaknesses of the suit? And Miles then tells Prowler about this. He then tells him about the suit, right? And he's going to tell him, nah, the suit's an alien, which means that it's going to be weak to electricity and sound. So that would be a very interesting idea. And on top of that, to mention for the fact that that would give Prowler a chance to use his different type of tech as well. Because Miles would say, hey, on top of that, to mention for the fact that that would give Prowler a chance to use his different type of tech as well. Because Miles would say, hey, my electricity and my powers can affect the symbiote that is on Spider-Man. And on top of that, not to mention with sound, that could affect it as well. So that could be an amazing way for that to turn out. Now, another way for this to work is a redemption arc, because as we know, towards the end of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, he has turned into a good guy. And I already talked about this in my Will They Help Spider-Man video, which by the way, if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. They could do that where you could have Miles go and talk to Prowler, and you could have, you know, okay, notice how every single villain is on Kraven's list. And you would have him have a talk with Prowler about what's been going on. And through that, Miles would know about Kraven already. And say that there's a chance that Prowler gets surrounded by some of Kraven's hunters. And that would mean that Miles would have to go and help him out. And through that, Prowler wouldn't know who these guys are, which would mean that Miles would have to tell them that there is a hunter in town that goes by the name of Kraven. And he's hunting down every superhero and supervillain in New York City, which would honestly make him helping out Miles a little bit more interesting. So let me know what you guys think down below. Those are just my 3 thoughts about what Prowler's role could be. And let me know what you guys think, because like I said, Prowler's role is just like a mystery at this point. So other than that, if you guys haven't already, make sure you just go ahead and hit the like button down below. It's your boy Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later with a spectacular, Spidey, webtastic banger.